Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo to. Normally.
That's our lives in a nutshell. As Bryle's going to be able to get this water rune here. You can see his CS 26 and 6.
Moon Meander rotating
9.
in.
Yep, LSA is there. Moon Meander with the shackle to come. Is it in range though? There it is finally. And Bryle with a couple more right clicks. Soxa's coming to help out, but it's not going to be enough. First blood goes the way of TSM. Bryle ticking slowly to this scorched earth from Soxa. Nice sheep from Moon Meander, and that's going to save Bryle's life again.
Good body block there as well, Moon Meander.
You can see between Bryle and 9 overall. 29 is to 20 and 5. So Bryle is having himself an amazing start to this game. Like if you, in terms of just the matchup alone, is you're gonna have to hold that thought. Dubu getting chased, the Echo Stomp to come. Nope, gets canceled by the Infernal Blade. And a couple more right clicks. The company just pushing these waves with that Firestorm. Bottom river though, Dubu, he's gonna take a lot of damage. Man, that Dragon Slave, and Soxa finishes him off with the Scorched Earth. So second kill now.
Level 3 and Dragon Slave level 3 with 14% spell amp on that Rubik.
Yeah.
That's what happened right there.
That's a lot. Saberlight.
Good. A lot was the correct answer.
Set up by Moon Meander. Snake King will fall. Top lane though. Skater. Yep. The Hex. Oh. Okay. Not even much else needed. Just that Laguna Blade from Bryle is enough. Just casually walks up, blows him out of the water, and they can take this little double. Saberlight gets off the Firestorm. Stocks that. It looks like they're going to get the Doom off. 33 still with that lasso, remember. So this should be an easy kill. Probably won't even have to expend it, though. And that looks like it's going to be another kill going the way of Tundra. So 5-3 favor TS.
Oh, hang on, we might have to wait on that. Bryle could be engaged on here.
Yep, telekinesis instantly silent. Soxa tries to jump in. A lot of damage done to Bryle, but looks like he will live thanks to that huge Echo Stomp onto 3. And Skeeter's ult actually did go off, so kind of ended up being wasted there.
Cleaned his plus Shard, how easily he can save people. It does make it tricky for TSM's lineup to actually begin anything except forcing a 5-man at something like Roche or a tower where the enemy team has to come to you or just lose an objective. You're not finding the most openings. They might look for something now, though. Saberlight can obviously set up his own success. Oh, that was a very easy kill for 33.
Yeah, Moon Meander. He did buy Blink Dagger, though. Meanwhile, mid lane, the Doom initiation. And that is a dead Lina. No deny coming out. Soxa looks like he might be the trade, but Tundra will be perfectly fine with that.
Playing around Elder Titan in this case very well.
Oh my god, that Firestorm. 9 is absolutely owning. Moon Meander still wants to fight, though. He gets off the Serpent Wars, the buyback onto Saberlight. He's coming back into the fray with his ultimate 3v1, 4v1. He's taking so much damage. TSM have to try to counteract this, but Skeeter, look at the damage he's taking. Laguna Blade is there. He is left all alone, so it ends up working out for TSM. And Saberlight somehow still alive. LSA connects onto 9. That is the mid Rubik. Can they get him? No. Looks like he's going to get out just fine, but Saberlight ends up dropping, so that's a dieback for him. Gust keeping the Bat Rider at bay. Bryle missing the LSA. You can see the Shard already online for Tomato with that Hypothermia debuff. Thermia and the Serpent Wards. Looks like the second Roche will be there. Snake King wants to try to snipe it. Nope. 33 goes into the pit. It's going to be too late to get off
double Doom.
Anything else. But the double Doom is applied to 2. They're going to try to walk it off. Grimstroke getting extremely low. First to drop is Dubu. Moon Meander next. The rest of TSM, they have to be careful. Bryle has the Aegis. Don't want to expend it this early, though. Soxa looks like he's still going to live. Just on the outskirts of this fight. The buyback on to Dubu. As inside the pit, Bryle will hide. They get the Shard out of that, but the Aegis instantly consumed, and they get nothing else.
Haste.
Just such a powerful fight.
Bryle. Oh boy. Just like the Scorched Earth. There's Pop Soxa with the instant initiation and the quick death. So Bryle takes the tumble. 50 seconds of no Lina. Moon Meander, he gets off his ult. He's barely in range of the tower, though. And Skeeter's just going to farm it up.
Thanks for the 300 gold, says Skitter.
for Tundra.
Some time with Rubik on the sidelines for 40 seconds. You can push out the waves a little bit, gain some ground, and finish maybe a key item. Bryle almost has Lincoln, so that one's going to be up.
Yep, Stocksa chasing, gets off the Doom. Saberlight stuck inside his own Pit of Malice. Another Infernal Blade, and another easy kill for Tundra. Did cost them the Doom, but see if they're able to find that opening. I think it's kind of obvious to both teams that they're each smoked.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can use that to your advantage in terms of just mind game situation. 33 starting to go into the high ground now. Dubu
top tower is under attack.
Is going to pop Moomiander with the instant Hex. That was blind. And Skeeter, he's in pretty good position though. Soulbind onto 2. Moomiander's dead just like that. And now the lasso is going to be enough to take out Saberlight as well. So 2 more pickoffs for Tundra as Roshan's going to be up. So it should be theirs as they continue to chase Dubu. Flame Break for them. They have the Aegis, they have the Cheese, they have the Refresher Shard. And Inkswell for 33 as it's such an insane shard on this Grimstroke. It just gives you a free pass to do whatever the hell you want. And then when it goes up, okay, BKB popped by 33. Initiation, that is going to be a dead drow. They even use, was that a Doom on top of that? Not even needed, but either way, they find one. Fiend's Gate from Saberlight, pops the BKB, gets attached to Dubu now, but inside his own base. Still with buyback on Tomato though.
Where's that gate going? Oh, bottom lane.
How did they find me? Goodness gracious. Oh, another initiation. The lasso is up again into the Doom this time. So far away from his team. Bryle just forced to try to right-click away. He's
actually
kills though.
Nine.
He does a lot of damage, but he still ends up dying nonetheless.
That's
a lot of mana drained from Skeeter because of this damage coming out, but Moonmeander falls outside of his own base, buys back into the game. Still 12 seconds for Tomato. Skeeter looks like he wants to use that Aegis. Will do so, but 33, he's stuck out of no man's land. So TSM able to defend.
By the Sentry Ward.
Skeeter, okay. Looking like he wants to be on the aggressive, but Soxa, he's the one to find Dubu to start things out. Tomato pops that BKB, and around the trees we go. Soxa trying to create as much space as possible. Soulbind again. Do they have anything to synergize this time? Nice Pit of Malice into the Firestorm as well, but it looks like that is the death of Tomato, and Saberlight getting slowed perpetually. Looks like he will drop again as well. So huge fight for Tundra, triple kill for Skeeter. Bryle, the sole remaining member of TSM. I feel like this is an
I don't like this.
I know. I feel like it might not work actually. Moonyander looks like he's gonna end up dropping. Soxa gets off that Doom. Oh, that's a big pickoff onto Lina. That is gonna be a very nice kill for Tundra as he's just continuing his rampage. Soxa just everywhere. Saberlight looks like they're going to cancel the TP with another lasso. And the third death in this mini engagement should spell the end, I would think, although we talked about the pushing not being super fast. But they are dead for 60, 70, and 8 for Tundra. Let's see if they can get to 50 before the game is over.
Saberlight.
Yep, there's the lasso. Doesn't look like that Aegis can make much of a difference. And that is going to be the quick death onto the Underlord. All right, we got the Soulbind onto 2.
Oh, they broke
breaks
it.
them apart. Unfortunate, but doesn't really matter. The second death now is Skeeter just farming up the wards, which were apparently stolen. And the GGs come out. So Tundra take game 1. This was some sort of a shellacking.
Yeah, it was looking pretty good for TSM in the first.
And that's his classic hero as well. I mean, we've seen him on several heroes this tournament, but I feel like when I bring up the name Dubu, most people cringe in fear because of the Enchantress that he plays. Just so good at micro, so good at just tanking.
I thought they cringed
lots of damage.
They cringed because of how loud he yells in pubs sometimes on people's screens.
Because he is dead silent in these like anytime the cameras, he doesn't even give Saberlight high five as Dubu. Speak out about this death heal being slightly nerfed as well, but it doesn't feel like the biggest nerfs overall. For the hero.
Is Dubu? Wait, never mind.
He's actually stuck. Yeah.
He's blocked by one creep.
Dead. That melee creep really going to town on him. That's the most emotion he's shown at this tournament so far.
And Tomato didn't have a Quelling Blade. They actually
lane in terms of CS, 9 versus Bryle, 35 and 4 on the puck, 35 and 2 on Pango. So actually a wash, which I would say is good news for Pango, if anything. I feel like he could struggle more than a lot as Sox the bot lane. We'll get off the shackle, but he's the one taking the brunt of the damage right now. A couple more right clicks will do. He pops the wand. Staying alive a little bit longer, but Dubu eventually finds that kill. So second one for TSM in this game.
Yeah, coming in with that alpha wall. Huge that 9 arrives there, or that just gets ugly really fast for Skeeter, but they cover him. Bottom lane, 33. He's level 5 against level 78.
Brian has come. Waning Rift. A couple more right clicks. Gets off the death balls. He will survive. Earn after. Now Soxa with that shackle onto Puck. Full duration. Does get off the face at the last moment though. And they should be able to pick up Soxa. Coil is expended onto 2. Can they actually get a kill though is the question. Snake King dies in the other lane as Brian gets hacked into the shackle and the death pulse. A nice turnaround from Tundra as Tomato still cannot secure himself a kill. Reaper Scythe not quite enough to finish off Tomato, but the tower is. Tundra coming out way on top there, but they lose. And the shard before you go for something like that, because like you said, the Crippling Fear extremely strong this game.
Well, they're going to dive, so we're going to wait on that.
Yep, the coil expend only onto 1 Saberlight. He's going to get hexed though, and Soxa gets off a shackle. 33 in the area now as well. Has the Reaper Scythe available. Needs to find the range though, but the Crippling Fear continuing to silence him along with the Doom, but used in a very defensive manner. So position 2 supports for 2 supports. Looks like that is going to be enough as Saberlight sticking around a little bit longer. And actually in the tree line will TP out to safety, so nicely done.
Awesome play there from...
Will not be going Boots of Bearing, unfortunately, unless he wants 2 boots. I guess it's possible.
I wonder why...
Top lane, though. Well, going to be an easy kill for Bryle. I say that. Okay, finally gets it, but the Phantom's Embrace was there.
Easy kill for Saberlight. You have to press hard if they run into the right, or into the wrong hero, rather.
Oh, that's the Centaur again. It's a descendant from the last one, Synderen. They're fearing him. Bryle, instant hex though. The Centaur not in position to cancel this. The Reaper Scythe is there. Bryle Dunzo.
Great read from Tundra. I thought they were going to continue moving in, and he is less than half the net worth of the least, or the second least poor.
I think if you go to Wikipedia, your pro player career lists you as position 6 as instant hex. Onto Tomato. Remember, he does have the Aegis. Very little mana to work with, though. The shackle onto the Doom, but that's going to be the sacrifice onto Soxa instead. So Tundra getting turned around on. Doom applied right now. And that is going to be a dead Pango as well. So TSM seemingly everywhere. And they cancel the TP of Skeeter. Completely surrounded and brought down in turn.
TSM are thinking about this.
Gets off his ult just in time as Saberlight with a BKB Crippling Fear, but looking to go on to 33. He will be saved. You can see the Soulbind now connected to 2. Nice Rolling Thunder continuing on, but looks like Rasta is going to be the first to fall, and Tundra looked to be on the retreat. You can see the coil only going to connect onto 1 here, but that's another support kill in favor of TSM. Moon Meander getting bursted down quite low. Saberlight with a nice Crippling Fear, keeping Dubu at bay. The Pango attempting to get out, but 9 taken out by the Illusory Orb. Bryle with the double kill as Skeeter looking to stand his ground. They'll finally get a kill in the form of Dubu. Looks like Saberlight died shortly before that as well. And the Aegis finally going to go down, but now you got to worry about a full Tomato HP. Bryle looks like he's going to try to get away. Tomato left all alone now, so this will be a nice turnaround from Tundra, and looks like they'll find that position 1 TA.
Oh, yeah, good reaction from them. They get a lot of value out of having...
Oh, they actually find the puck as well. Soxa with the ward trap. Shackle is going to be enough indeed. Big kill from Tundra. Just finding these TSM... At this point, there is a trap showing for TSM, so at least they have some information. Saberlight has to pop the BKB. He breaks the smoke. Looks like Dubu's the original initiation here, but the Doom applied to 33. Is this enough indeed? The last right click from Tomato, as TSM were more than ready for this. And this could lead to another Roche. It looks like Saberlight will get a double kill for himself. Crippling Fear. And looks like Dubu is who they want to go for. Gets 4-staffed. He's very tanky indeed. Another triple silence with that trap. Very annoying to deal with his Saberlight. Working on the back line. Coil is there as well. Onto a couple of heroes. They will find Soxa to start out this fight, but that Soulbind onto 2. Skeeter just beating away at this Night Stalker. As that it was technically a double Reaper Scythe, but that is just the Aegis. And the buyback now onto Saberlight. The disarm onto TA, so he can't fight quite yet. Moonman are kind of stuck in a terrible spot right now, but the Crippling Fear blinking from Saberlight as he bought back into this game. Looks like they're going to delete Snaking on top of that. Now Skeeter getting silenced some more. Saberlight onto the high ground he goes, still with that ultimate activated. And another silence onto the Necrophos. Cannot do anything on this Necrophos, but he pops the BKB and dies shortly after. Tundra just dropping like flies now, as now the focus is on the 9. He is dead. Skeeter, the last remaining member. Will he stand his ground? Not a whole lot of HP to work with for TSM. Skeeter attempting to get out. There's the blink in with the crippling fear. Skeeter. This is a 1v4 situation. Tomato forced to pop that BKB. Finally draining enough mana from Skeeter, but Soxa has respawned. So TSM going to have to leave the raid time dealing with.
He cannot go up here. He is.
He's going to
fine
pop
with the idea.
Smoke. Okay, Infernal Blade. That is a lot of damage. Saberlight on the back line, though, focusing on the supports with the BKB crippling fear. As you see the Doom applied to Skeeter. The Hurricane Pike is there as well. Not enough damage to take him out in turn, though. And now the Rolling Thunder from 9. Keeping Tomato in that high ground situation, but 9 just getting right-clicked down by Bry on that double damage, as this crippling fear is doing absolute work. Reaper Scythe is enough with the Death Seeker combination to take out Saberlight. He is dead for quite a while, but 33 dies shortly after. Now the chase onto Moon Meander. Looks like he gets that Glimmer Cape off, but 9 gets the vision. Wants to try to reset, but Bryle is here with the Waning Rip, but instant Hex from Soxa, and Skeeter with that ult. That is going to be enough. Bryle hits the deck. Dubu looks to be fine. A lot of his... oh, okay. Saberlight jumping in.
He is in
trying to keep him at bay,
trouble.
but yeah, it is now daytime, and he is quite worthless. The Reaper Scythe not quite enough, but Saberlight ends up getting the cancel on the TP via 9, who goes in really deep. Shield Crash is enough, but he's going to be taken out very shortly after. So 1 for 1. I think TSM actually take that. Sox is somehow able to get out. I believe that was a 33 Death Seeker to keep him alive. The Skeeter now. You can see that Witchblade doing some work against this Medusa, but still so farmed on him. As again, you talked about this before. Snake King is dead. Doesn't get the D ward this time, Synderen.
He is not having fun.
Yeah!
Yo, maybe he woke up now. He's
maybe.
like, whoa, what happened?
Can we? Oh, Mumiana's going to jump in, focusing on this Medusa. The Doom is there as well. And again, the Crippling Fear in the back line. But the Nullifier counteracting this Ghost Scepter. Still not enough to take out Soxa, though. 9 gets off that Rolling Thunder. Shackle coming out from Soxa. A nice roll from 9 overall, but Soxa gets off the Shackle finally, but finally dies in the end. Moon Meander's going to be the trade, but so many buybacks to work with. And yeah, Skeeter ends up ticking out to the Doom. So that is a huge kill for TSM, but still buybacks to work with. Saberlight going deep. There's the buyback onto the Rasta, but the instant Reaper Scythe destroying Saberlight. But there's the buyback that they were looking for onto the Medusa. And see how much Tundra can get out of this buyback overall. It's looking like just Dubu. So I think TSM is actually okay with it. I mean, this is a slow-ass kill, I won't lie. Eventually, Dubu will die. Yep. Proven to be extremely strong. There's the Saberlight ult coming from the north and focusing onto Soxa again. And you can see the Doom already applied to the Medusa, who's kind of isolated right now. Very little mana to work with, and Skeeter is just getting bursted down. No buyback on the Medusa. TSM looking extremely strong. 33 barely gets Moon Meander, but dies shortly after as a double kill for Saberlight. And Pango left as the last remaining member of Tundra, but not for long. Double kill for Bryle. Yep. All right, a little bit of respect here. Death Seeker just going to delay the inevitable, which is a mid-Rax, and we expect more to come.
Plenty of time here for TSM, and they're going to have Dark Ascension again because of the talent selection from Saberlight.
Yeah, Bryle, Coil only on the 1, but it is on that Pango, and the Nullifier to follow, so no shield crash for you. Down goes Pango, a dieback. And now 33 trying to limp back to the base, but he's going to die in all likelihood with that last Void from Saberlight. And that should do it as GG's come out. TSM extend the upper bracket finals to a 3rd game.
He's like, what did SVG say? Gyro? Sounds good.
There it is.
Good call.
I think it's really good here. I think I like it better than the other options we were thinking about, just because your aggressive potential goes up.
Yeah.
You're way more comfortable in this scale, I think, with IO Gyro.
To lane, you look at the net worth right now. There's 150 extra gold on every Dire hero over the Radiant. It means you get that extra bit of regen that you need in lane, for example. Oh my god, Saberlight's actually annihilated
he has
bottom.
The Jingu ready as well. And this Ooh, Saberlight. Oh, he actually jukes them up to the north, but still ticks out to 33. So first blood the way of Tundra.
Soxa showed up there with stacks is largely just a farm lane. I don't know if either hero can pressure the other enough to not just be offset by water runes for the first 4 minutes once the bombs come out.
Skeeter getting chased though at the top lane. They're focusing on snaking to start. Dubu pops the health regen, and snaking looks to be ticking out eventually, but will Skeeter do so as well?
Wave and a half in the tower if he dies right now.
And Tomato wants to come back with them, and Skeeter just has to pop that. He's just dead. He gets the courier on the way, but this is a death going the way of TSM. What a turnaround in this. That was so awkward. To be speared into the cliff this time around, but still a 1K lead for Tundra on the back of that first blood. And the 4 bounty runes, of course, is, oh my goodness, is Saberlight dead again? He is. So much damage over time for that Viper.
Plus maybe a Monkey King rotation well timed with the arena could be a thing.
Saberlight cannot die again. He gets off the midnight post. You see the TPs coming in. 33 extremely low, so Moonmeander might be able to pick him up, but Saberlight dies again. That's the 3rd death for him. They will get the trade eventually, but that is really under, so he will survive. Yeah, Moonmeander in the area, but you can see the level advantage. 33 just pushing in the wave. It's a casual right click onto Saberlight. Soxa. All right, the pounce on down. Saberlight still with no black hole, and he is dead again. Bryle TP's in. All right, they might be able to get a big trade onto this juicy 33 Viper.
No.
Never mind. And the Wukong's command coming from Soxa. 9 is in the area as well with the spear available. Looks like Moonmeander likely will fall. Not much needed. Double kill for Soxa as Tundra are absolutely rolling right now.
This laning setup has hurt. Sigma is, he's now going to go mid and try to find Soxa together with Bryle. Nice mischief though.
Yep, Soxa's going to survive, and a TP coming in from 33. But they have yet to be able to kill so far. Bryle gets up another swash. So Soxa might be dropping here, but it's going to take heavy damage from 33 either way. Viper Strike, it's a 1v4 essentially.
Time for
Black Hole from Saberlight. Finally the kill on 33. That is quite a bit of gold going the way of Dubu, of course. As meanwhile, top lane, Tomato, able to survive the onslaught. Of course, with that Rocket Barrage, they're able to eat through that.
A little bit, showing the thought process here. Huge stacks being farmed now.
Indeed.
Relocate, actually. Never mind. Moon.
He's trying to TP out. He'll be fine.
See you later. No stuns there aside from the Boundless that set it up to begin with.
And we should mention that 2 Blink Daggers picked up from TSM. Saberlight, he sees the stack going on top of 9 now. There's the Black Hole. Io comes back as well, so it ends up being a double Black Hole. TSM showing a lot of life now.
My God. This is one of the absolute biggest assets of Enchantress, is how hard you are to kill for some.
They break the trees with the Midnight Pulse. Can they do more from this though? Moonmeander getting right click down. Skeeter extremely low. You can see the damage coming out even from the Enchantress as Bryle inside with the swashbuckle shield crash. They take out Gyro in turn. Io next on the list as TSM starting to take control of this game.
Yeah.
They have control of their jungle now in a 3K lead.
Yeah,
I would think
seconds.
so, yeah.
I think
this could be a really big fight if they're able to win this against an Aegis right now, but Bryle keeping his distance. And the BKBs being lined up. Bryle gets off the Rolling Thunder. The focus is on Dubu inside that Wukong's command. They will take him out, but that is 5 members of Tundra. I mean, they didn't want to leave that to chance, I guess, after the last time.
They were pissed after the last time. Just throw everything at him, get him out of there, get some space back. Like, it sucks for them to have to commit this much, but at the same time, if you don't do it, like, you need this area back, so you need to bring the numbers to get BKBs off, or you kind of need to weave in and out and delay it.
TSM, Tomato jumps in, almost blows up Snaking in one shot. There's the Mars Arena. They're focusing on Snaking. Relocate will not be in time. He buys back immediately, though, as Skeeter TPs back to base with the BKB, and you can see the Doom applied to 33, ends up resulting in a nice kill for TSM. If they can get Snaking, this is a dieback, triple kill for Bryle. No Io for a full minute, which means this tier 2's dead, if not more.
Able to take fights right now. They don't need the Doom with how big of an advantage they've already gotten themselves. Moonmeander, did he see that? He did not.
Yep, Soxa wants to fight Moonmeander 1v1. He gets off the Wukong's command, but the whip, Moonmeander able to get out. He's going to turn around with that Infernal Blade. You can see Saberlight on the backside. He gets off. Okay, the black hole again. This time onto 2. Saberlight is everywhere. And again, TSM coming out on top in this fight. 33 gets off his BKB. Getting chased now. They're just trying to cancel that Blink Dagger. And they'll do so successfully. So TSM. He spotted out a nice slow from Tomato, keeping Mind's eye on his traps.
Well, that's the end of that smoke.
Indeed. Rolling Thunder, Bryle, Skeeter gets initiated on. There's the Midnight Pulse with the Spirit Festival. He's just dead! 50 seconds, no gyro. Does have buyback though. And TSM just all over the place. Soxa looking to get off the Wukong's command. He's going to be spotted, pops the BKB. They drop the tree, and they drop him as a result. Bryle now in the depth here with that BKB activated. 33 doomed. Okay, he is saved for now. 9 gets bashed through the BKB. No Mars for 50 seconds. It was a good save from Snake King, but that's what you needed for Gyrocopter.
See, this is why Moonmeander only needs to count to 2. It doesn't take much longer than that. So that was fine. No problem.
Well said. And the TP's onto the outpost. Saberlight, okay. Moonmeander's gonna find Skeeter to start things out. Snake King has his ultimate available, but Saberlight with the black hole and the death onto 2. Beautifully done from TSM as they are looking to go to the grand finals. The Doom applied. 2-9. Very easy kill for TSM as Soxa will try to clean up the creeps. That's all.
Avenue to get back out on the map. They might just get megas. Like,
absolutely.
15 seconds is quite a long time for these heroes.
Soxa on 33, ready to pounce. But the bash is there, and the instant death onto 33. No save from Snake King. Buys back into the game, though. But again, this is going to be mega creeps as Bryle creating a lot of space with the Rolling Thunder. Gets Viper struck, though. But that is mega creeps, and TSM likely to reset. 9 jumps in with the spear. The pounce from Soxa, but he instantly gets stomped. 5 members of Tundra in this very small area. That's going to be the Aegis to start out as Bryle looking to finish off Mars, and that will be a dieback for him. Soxa on the trees. Tomato finishes him off as well as Skeeter with the BKB, but the physical damage is too much. GG's called. TSM is going to the grand finals of the Stockholm Major.
Great recovery from them after.